Check the peeps behind you. The background's up. Wait.
Pretty exciting.
It's good stuff.
Okay. Are we ready? Can you hear us at home? Welcome to the 2024 Post Peeps Diorama Results Show, live here on YouTube. I'm Dave.
I'm Carmella.
And I'm Joseph. We are just so happy you're here.
Yes, you know, so the Peeps Diorama contest started at the Washington Post back in 2007, then tragically ended in 2017. No one knows why, or at least no one will tell us. But in 2021, we brought it back on the Washington Post TikTok team account. And guys, it's been pretty great. This is the 4th year running. Carmella, how's it going?
Oh, we're so back. This is like one of the most exciting things of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I can't deny it. Joseph, you've joined our team in the last year, so this is your first Peeps contest. How's it been so far?
It's been overwhelming. I think just the amount of peeps that we got, the amount of energy just around the live show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very excited to dive into all these entries.
Yes, and you know, honestly, there's twice as many entries this year, so I think we should just get into a highlight reel right now and show what we've got. Here it is.
So I'll just dive right into it. Flawless transition.
When I wake up in my own pink world. Welcome to the Great British Peep Show.
Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful chick named Repeepsel.
One small step for man.
The U.S. government is operating with secrecy.
CCC director, case projector does the math.
So we just saw a lot of peeps there. So I'm wondering, you guys, how did you determine which ones to vote for, which ones not to vote for? What kind of walk me through your rubric for judging all these dioramas?
I'd say a big one for me is immersion in the world. Like we saw with that last Taylor Swift one, I appreciated how the audio really matched up with the visuals and it matched up with reality, and I felt really engrossed in the world. How about you?
So for me, I needed a good peep to cardboard ratio. There was a diorama, but it was like peeps centered. So I wanted to see all the different creative ways a person could use peeps. Dave, what about you?
You know, I kind of look at all kinds of things. You know, we have the type of submission that's coming, whether or not it's relevant to that year. I'm really interested in the variety of peeps, whether it be in color or if it's a bunny or a chick. There was a lot of bunnies in this year's entries. I think they're a little bit more pliable, easier to make into a human. So if I saw a chick out there in the diorama, I thought, okay, good. They've added a little bit extra to this, as well as some pipe cleaners. Just you know, anything that brings in variety.
You love to see it. So I think that now that we kind of like walked through how we judge these peeps, let's dive into our top 5 entries. The first of which being the Real House peeps.
So starting off right off the bat, variety. Like I said, we have all these different housewives going. We've got the real house peeps of the Easter basket here. That's a custom-made logo. If I see a custom-made logo, I'm giving that a pretty high score. So I can already tell you there's a reason this one's in the top 5. In addition, you have a lot of editing going on with this TikTok. They had the quotes coming. That was a whole new thing introduced this year in the Peeps contest. We've never seen quotes added into something, along with a trending, always trending sort of topic, which is the Real Housewives of Bravo. So really fun for us to see that. A lot of different things happening. Joseph, what did you think of that?
I loved it. I mean, obviously, I like to see a lot of peeps anywhere. But I think kind of to Carmella's point, it told a story. I was immersed in there. I felt like I was with them, with Andy Cohen, and they were like, and they were having these like witty back and forths. I very much enjoyed it. Carmella?
I agree. I'd also like to highlight, it feels like you're in the basket. They did some intricate weaving in the background. Again, world immersion is huge, and I definitely think they nailed this one. But are we ready for the next one?
I think so.
All right, the next diorama we have, it's just photos, and this is called Marshmallow Madness. Look at these. These are really intricate.
Oh my gosh.
We've got a lot of fans in the stands. It's a pretty big deal.
Oh boy, we got to preview the next one, but let's not get there just yet, okay? Hold on, Great British Peeps fans. We have Marshmallow Madness. Go! Wow! Our producers really want to see. Not yet, not yet. Let's go back. Okay, blocking the way. So anyway, you have the Marshmallow Madness on screen there. We're going to get back around to it. Honestly, one of my favorite ones. The only reason I brought it down just a peg in my personal voting was we did not get a TikTok. However, for I think Joseph and Carmella, I'm not sure that was a factor. So I really liked what we saw there. Here it is again. Not only do they have all the details, it's very relevant. Obviously, the Sweet 16 kicks off again today, and we have a lot of different teams here that are in the Sweet 16, so that's really exciting. And I know you like this, Joseph, a high Peeps ratio, as well as some Peeps props going on here. This one's got some popcorn. This is a fan in the stands wearing a BYU. There's also custom-made baskets. So honestly, one of the best ones as far as details go. Carmella, what do you think of this one?
I mean, it feels like you're right there on the court, Dave. When you look at it, I mean, the wood, you've got all the logos. It really just feels like you're watching a game, and I was even surprised that there were marshmallows there. That's how it felt to me. How about you?
It was really great. I think, as we've all established, I love to see a lot of peeps in a diorama. So it was really nice just to see all the different attention to detail. I think one has a baby in the stands. There's one with a jersey. Even the scoreboard. It isn't just like a blank thing. You can actually see it. It feels like a game. I'm gonna hear a ref at any point in time. And I think one of those peeps is on its way to dunk.
Not to mention custom logos. We have the Marshmallow Madness on the court right there. That is something we love to see here at the Post Peeps contest.
It is truly a fantastic work of Peeps art. And I think next, what we kind of alluded to first, is the Great British Peep Show.
Welcome to the Great British Peep Show. It's Peepstry Week.
Patience is important. We don't want to see any stodgy peeps.
Keep your eyes on the prize to win Star Peeper.
Ready, set, peep!
Wow, that put me right there as well. Every fall we get to watch the Great British Baking Show. But what about the Great British Peep Show? I mean, that is something special, and you get to experience it with the family, and that's what I really want to hit on here with this video. There was clearly some family participation. We had a lot of voiceover from, a kid and I think some older adults, so there was a lot going on there. And of course, we have all the props that we like to see. We've got eyeballs on the peeps. We've got pans back here. We've got a logo. We've got the background even, where they're in that nice, British pasture. So as far as it goes for me, this is a 10 out of 10. I loved it. What'd you guys think?
I mean, this is the kind of thing you want to see. Again, I felt right like I was in the baking tent. If you go back to the image, you can see Prue has her signature glasses on. This is what you want to see in a Peep submission. Fabulous, 10 out of 10. What do you think?
No, I mean, I think this is where we start getting into elite Peep dioramas. Like, at this point, we're operating at a very high level. It is incredible. I think the thing that really took it over the edge for me were the voiceovers. I think just being able to add that extra bit of personality, so it's not just like a faceless piece of art, but you could see the energy and the passion that was put behind it. I mean, I think it was great.
I'm almost starstruck just watching it. That's how good it was. Let's go to our next submission, another top one. We have, from a past submitter, actually, this is called Mummified Peeps.
Hello, Washington Post. I'm back again this year with my submission for the Peeps Diorama contest. My outfit will make sense in just a moment. Flawless transition. Flawless. It's aliens. Specifically, it's the mummified aliens that were found a few months ago. So a few key elements are we have our scientists conducting research with the mummified peep alien. The mummified peep alien entering the marshmallow CT scan. They've had some previous scans already on display. We also have another scientist behind the computer running the machine, and all scientists are wearing their PPEs. From the several news broadcasts I've watched to help depict the scene, I decided to include some journalists who were interviewing the scientists about their research. Thank you once again for your time. As always, I enjoy making these displays, and I look forward to seeing all the submissions this year.
You know, something we don't always talk about here at Post Peeps is just the heart that that you have when you make a diorama like this, and a lot of heart went into this. There's a lot of sense of history where this person has posted, many different Post Peeps before in the past, and I just like that they were trying to bring light to a story that they found really interesting, and they even included journalists in it. And I have to say that swayed me a bit in my grading for this when I saw a journalist peep. What do you guys think?
I mean, I thought it was great. I think when we're in our top 5, I mean, this is everything that you want to see in a Peeps diorama. I really liked the fact that he dressed up for it too. You could see the passion there. I liked how intricate it all was. There were different rooms, a lot of peeps, and we all know how I feel about my peep to cardboard ratio. So one of my favorite ones we got this year, truly great. Carmella, what about you?
I agree. I also really appreciated that analytical breakdown. Peep making, diorama peep making, I would assume is a very intricate process. And there were some things that I missed until he pointed them out, went through, walked us through the process. That made me feel really good. And that made me feel even better about the submission.
And I think that is a benefit to submitting a video as well, because we can just look at a photo and we might not be able to see all of what you made. So it really behooves you to give us a video and just really walk us through the diorama you just spent so much time on.
I will also say that in the review room, this is one that made us laugh out loud. Your timing was great, so we appreciate you. And how about our next submission?
Our final submission has many layers. It's peepception, I would have to say.
So Joseph just touched on this when he was talking about, it behooves you to have a video as part of your submission, and this person understood the assignment, okay? I believe also a past submitter, they have several layers here in Peepception, and we actually cut that video short. It's longer than a minute on TikTok. I certainly recommend you go and go to Stevie Kicks 440 on TikTok to watch the whole one, because there is a lot of details. You have all these different backgrounds. You have, look, a classroom rules and miniature little poster board they put in there for that classroom. There's every single little part of this diorama, which is really 4 dioramas in one, has everything going on in the background. It's beautiful. I just want to live in this diorama. It's one of the best. What do you guys think?
I appreciated all the pop culture references. If you really go in and watch the video, you've got Despicable Me, you've got Gru, you've got all the Minions. That's something that really gets me excited, and again, immerses you in the world. So like Dave said, I'd want to be in it.
Really, go back and watch this full video. It is great. I think the thing that I really appreciate the most is how dense it all is. There's everywhere you look, there's a reference, there's a joke, there's something there to see. So I think this is one of my favorite dioramas that we got this year. It was really great.
I would agree. And before we go to our 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place submissions, we have a very special contributor that we'd like to go to. So let's talk to Anna out in the field, who's at a very real White House, to talk about how the world feels about Peeps dioramas. Anna?
Thanks, Carmella. Yep, I'm here live outside the White House. It's a huge day. Americans are on the edge of their seats across the country, excited to learn who is going to come out on top this year. We have some incredibly strong competitors. We have Marshmallow Madness, very timely. We have the Great British Peeps Show. I mean, we're touching on all these different cultural touch points, and it's really hard to know who will come out on top. But people are invested, they're excited, and there's even word of some t-shirts that could be in the mix, so people are just bracing for this huge announcement this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Anna. We really appreciate that analysis.
Yeah, yes, and as we can see, it's getting pretty wild out there, so stay safe, Anna. Thank you.
Yeah, but I think people have waited long enough. Let's see the top 3 from this year.
Let's go for it. We'll say that in third place, we have, drumroll please, Peepception.
Wow.
Congratulations to this creator.
You love it. Wow. And Joseph, who's second?
In second place, we have Marshmallow Madness.
Wow.
Incredible. Congratulations. This is a phenomenal diorama.
And on the very day of Sweet 16. That's really great. Now, you've all been waiting for it. It's time to reveal our first place winner in the 2024 Post Peeps Diorama contest. First place is the Great British Peep Show.
Woo!
Yes.
Well done. Narration, fantastic. World immersion, fantastic. Lots of peeps. Peep ratio, as Joseph was talking about,
Absolutely.
really in there.
The peeps de resistance.
Yes,
exactly.
I think that's right. So congratulations to that creator. You have won. This will be featured in an article on the Washington Post. It's already there right now. We're going to edit it to show the first, second, and third place winners. You can also look at even more Peeps dioramas that we did not feature in this live show, again at WashingtonPost.com.
And really quickly before we go, I want to give some shout outs to some viewers who are watching right now. Heather Nicholson says, there were definitely some amazing submissions this year. I mean, every year. Thank you so much, Heather, for watching. And we also have one from Sarah Bram who says, hi, I love the contest. Hello, hello. And finally, we have one from Waffle. I love Taylor Peeps so much, and it's such a funny idea. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Waffle.
And also stay tuned after this live. We have a big announcement coming up in our next video.
It's pretty universal, I'd say.
Nice. Bye.
Goodbye.